Their video webcast. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Tori Shaw. And in lieu of our 6 p.m. newscasts, normally we would air a show at 6 p.m., but we have football going on and NASCAR, so there's no room for news, but we're still going to get your weather to you. So what we're going to do right now, earlier this evening on Saturday, we had such a rainstorm come through, almost dropped an inch of rain in New Bern. Havelock only had about 2/10 of an inch. Jacksonville had about 1/4 of an inch. Now, the showers was with a line of showers just ahead of a cold front that is coming our way. So even though some of you may not see any rain or saw any rain earlier this afternoon, that does not mean you will not be seeing it, and I'll tell you why here in a second. So we've had enough rain to deal with today, and then we're getting more rain coming in, and I'll show you that. Temperatures, the rain-cooled air cooled off just a little bit, but with the sun still high in the sky or just about to set, we're starting to warm back up. We're still in the 80s, 86 in Kinston at about 6 p.m., 78 in New Bern, and also 81 in Havelock, 82 in Greenville. Richlands is still really warm at 88 degrees. And this rain was one of those rains where the rain came down and it just made things more humid and more sticky and more uncomfortable. So we're waiting for cooler conditions, and I do have that for you in just a few minutes, so just hang on. I'll let you get to see that. So as we're moving on in the forecast, you see the severe thunderstorm watch. Those are for the counties you're seeing in the pink, for sure, Edgecombe, Nash, and also Wayne counties. That is just ahead of a cold front that is making its way. Now, if you look closer to eastern North Carolina, the showers that we experienced earlier this evening, those came through just ahead of the cold front. But then we have the cold front that is stretching through the western part of North Carolina, South Carolina, into Georgia. It's that line of rain that you are seeing that is now moving across the Triad, getting close to Raleigh-Durham. That's the cold front that's going to be giving us more chances for showers and thunderstorms as we head in through the overnight hours. Hopefully, we won't be seeing any severe weather, because by the time it gets to eastern North Carolina, the sun would have started to set, things are starting to cool off, and we'll be just dealing with some off and on showers. So that's the cold front we are going to be tracking. But if you look behind that, look into western Tennessee, northern Mississippi, we've got an area of high pressure that's building in, and also coming with that is drier and cooler conditions. Now we're going to be tracking this on Storm Track 12 Future Track, just picking up a few scattered showers to the west. Kind of overdoing it here in eastern North Carolina, but it really picks up on the cold front that is now moving through Winston-Salem. Now, as we put the play button on this, it starts to roll through, and then has a little bit of a hiccup, but look, as we're waking up on Sunday at 5 a.m., most of us, especially areas east of I-95, we're waking up to some light showers. More moderate, heavier showers are closer to the coast, Onslow County coast, Carteret County, Craven County, that's closer to Carteret County. You'll be waking up to some rather dreary conditions. So make sure you want to head out the door before you head to church to grab an umbrella. As I continue on, but look, when you get out of church, everything's starting to move off the coast. You still have some clouds around, but things will start to clear out. So by the Sunday afternoon, we'll just have a few clouds around. So basically on Sunday, we just have to get past the showers and possibility of some thunderstorms in the morning. And as we head into the afternoon, things will start clearing out. Maybe a little humid, only because we've had so much rain through the overnight hours that you may still have some puddles, and the sun is just trying to evaporate some of this water. So it may be a little humid tomorrow, a little sticky and damp. But once the sun is set, we have nice skies out there. May run into some areas of patchy ground fog as you head out the door early on Monday morning. But look at Monday. Plenty of sunshine. We have cooler conditions coming up, and that sun and clear sky sticks with us all day on Monday. What a great way to start the work week, huh? We'll have a few more clouds start to roll in. High pressure system building in, giving us very nice conditions for Monday night. And the only thing we really want to alert you to is the fact we're going to be having high risk for rip currents for Sunday, Monday, and also into Tuesday. And that is all because of Tropical Storm Leslie. Right now, winds are at 63 miles per hour, gusting up to 75, moving north at around 7 miles per hour. Earlier today, rain bands are starting to reach Bermuda, but the storm is really going to be passing to the east of Bermuda, but Bermuda is still going to be seeing tropical storm force winds. That's the orange circle that you are seeing as it's following the storm. Still a tropical storm, increases to a Category 1 hurricane by tomorrow evening, and it continues more on a northerly track heading to the northern Atlantic towards Nova Scotia. Still is a very strong Category 1 hurricane, but as soon as we get past Tuesday evening, it decreases back into a tropical depression and heads more on a northeasterly track, eventually diminishing because they have some much cooler water temperatures out there as it continues on its more northeasterly track as we get into Thursday evening. Also, this is Hurricane Michael. You see the eye in the middle of that? Granted, it's not a very large storm like Isaac was, but it is still a hurricane. You have the eye there, and also you have some very nice spinning or rotation, just a few thunderstorms encroached in there. That's basically going to stay out into the Atlantic. We're not expecting to see any effects for that. May see an enhanced rip and rip currents, and that's really about it. And that all depends on how far west it goes. Also, we're tracking this area. Now, our satellite image doesn't reach as far, but if you look over the islands there, you see it move in and out. That's an area of clustered showers and storms that we're really wanting to keep an eye on because it has a medium chance of becoming a tropical cyclone within the next 48 hours. And the next named storm is Nadine, and this could possibly become Nadine. We'll continue to track that, but it still has a long way to go. As you can see, it's closer to the coast of Africa than it is us. So in the meantime, we'll have off and on downpours for tonight as this cold front pushes through. Some of these, especially with the heavier downpours, you may run into some gusty winds as well. Just be careful, especially for you guys that are camping out at Union Point Park for Bike MS. Things that got too bad, you can also check with us. We'll be updating information on our Facebook page for weather at WCTI12.com. Also, Storm Track 12 page on Facebook, and also News Channel 12 page on Facebook, and also WCTI12.com. So we'll be keeping you live. You can look that up on your smartphone, BlackBerry, anything. We'll continue to update with that because we do have free apps. So in the meantime, if you do run into some of these heavy downpours and you're a little worried, you can check with us online. Temperatures are going to be in the 70s. It's going to be damp. It's going to be muggy. It's going to be a not quite so pleasant evening. But then tomorrow's looking rather better. In the morning, we just get past the rain and the storms. We have a few storms. We're not expecting them to be severe. Still, it's because it's going to be so early in the morning. And then by the afternoon, things are starting to clear out. However, it's still going to be damp. It's going to be maybe a little humid, but we're only expecting highs into the low 80s in some spots. And then, here we go. Look at this planting forecast. Everything clears out on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You cannot ask for a better forecast, especially after the summer that we've had. We only see highs into the mid-80s by Friday. We have a nice area of high pressure that's going to be building in. And the next chance of rain doesn't come until Saturday when we have another cold front that's coming through. So thank you so much for clicking on the Storm Track 12 video weather webcast. I hope you have a great week. And also just be weather aware for any of the showers and thunderstorms that are going to be popping up later on this afternoon. For any further updates, you can go to WCTI12.com or on our Facebook pages, Storm Track 12 and News Channel 12. Hope you guys have a great evening. See you at 10 p.m. on WYDO, Fox Eastern Carolina News, and also at 11 p.m. on News Channel 12. Have a good night.